Alright folks, this is Pitching Ace Idiot, and we are back. Playing Criminal Case on Facebook, case number 56, There Will Be Blood, going on to chapter number 3, where we have just we just had a price put on our head. This has to be our toughest case to date, Ace. We know Delson's killer is the Crimson Order leader, and they sent us looking for his body. We've arrested Serena for being a Crimson Order member, but we don't know if she's the leader yet, and even Kathy became a suspect. And now that we found out about the Crimson Order's gold, I wonder what their next move will be. Inspector Ace, come quick. The TV, the Crimson Order on the TV. They've hacked every channel. Look. See, that's his pony. That's pretty funny. Citizens of Grimsbury Road, today is a big day for we, the Crimson Order, stepping out of the shadows, and will take charge of the city. Only one obstacle remains in our way. Lead Inspector Ace of the Grimsbury Road PD. Bring us their head, and you shall be rewarded in gold. How dare they? You're right, Ace. We have to hurry to catch the Crimson Order leader, but the only person who knew their identity is dead. Inspector Ace, the spirits have told me you need to dig where you found Delson's body. His blood will reveal more blood. His blood will reveal more blood? What on earth are you talking about, Anaki? If you want the answers you seek, you will need to dig, Lead Inspector Ace. We started in this district. Stuart Huckabee told us that we once needed to dig to get the truth. It looks like he didn't just mean it just that one time. Come on, Ace, it's not going to be easy, but let's dig up the construction site and reveal the dark secrets of the city once and for all. Must keep digging to get to the truth. 6 hours later. Anaki better be right about this, or else she's in serious trouble. Delson's blood will reveal more blood. What does that mean anyway? I'm getting tired of these secrets. Samuel King's double life, the Crimson Order and their gold mine, and all the deaths that entailed, and oh my goodness, Ace, you've dug up something. What are those? I think we're gonna need Nathan. I'll call him while you investigate. Whoa. That's pretty cool. So it looks like we're actually going to be able to figure it out. So this might only be a 4 chapter, so 3 main chapters and then an additional investigation. Because it sure looks like we're going to be able to see who the Crimson Order is at this one. It's going to be pretty cool. Alright, what have we got here? I love everything that moves. They did a really good job of that. So there's a notebook, garden gnome. Oh, the scalp. I don't know what a scalp looks like. Oh, a scalp. Oh, it's his hair. That's what they mean by scalp. That's absolutely disgusting. Alloy wheel? Nope. Oh, you could have just said hubcap, but that's okay. Ew, a skull. And that's not even a new skull. It's an old skull. And you can see there's only a couple people ahead of me. I can't believe it. You just dug up a mass grave, Ace. Did the Crimson Order do this? Were all these people murdered, Nathan? I've never seen anything like this. Yes, all these people were without a doubt murdered a long time ago. This skull has been carefully preserved, unlike the others. Ace, could you do a facial reconstruction to determine the skeleton's ethnicity? And if the mass grave wasn't enough, you also went ahead and found a scalp. I guess it's Delson's. Would you mind checking it for clues? And look at this faded notebook. Since it's on the crime scene, do you think you can recover it, Ace? Oh, you know what I think? I think that mass graveyard is for the Aloki. I think they killed them all instead of them just leaving, like Milton Grimes says. Ooh, that's gonna be brutal. Oh wow. Roman. Who the hell is Roman? Excellent work, Ace. You managed to recover this message in no time. It reads, Roman. Stop Delson and build quickly. Money is not an issue, and it's signed Serena. You're right. Roman's that creepy architect who owns a construction site. Roman said this construction site was $1 million deal, but with this mass grave uncovered, it would become a protected archaeological site, and the building would stop. We need to get Roman talking. If he's behind Delson's murder, we're not going to let him cover it up so easily. No, he's a new guy in this. He's not going to be that. Serena was just trying to get him to hopefully build something over that grave so that no one knew about it. Will this take long, the Inspector Ace? Because I was just about to leave for lunch. There's this restaurant that serves snails, and I want to be sure to get a table. We'll take as long as we need, Roman. We found a message written by Serena Johnson when she told you to stop Delson at any price. Anything you want to confess to us? Well, Serena's been a good friend for a long time. I met her along with Samuel King back when we all took violin lessons together as kids. Her message was just a friendly suggestion that I shouldn't let Delson get the best of me in my project, and to continue with the planned building. She said that money wasn't an issue. It was clearly in order to quickly cover up the massacre. And it looks like Delson discovered the truth. But when he tried to expose it, you killed him. I don't think you realize how powerful I am. I'm an architect of this city. It's a builder and destroyer. And if you think you can intimidate me with handwritten messages, you've got another thing coming. Now leave me alone. Ooh! It's getting to be a little feisty. Alright, let's examine this scalp, which is disgusting. Ew. Whoever did this is a sick mofo. Then again, this is the Crimson Order, so I wouldn't think that they were the nicest people in the world. And that's pink hair. That's not good. Oh no, Ace, you collect some bright pink hairs from the victim's scalp. Such hair could only belong to Kathy. We found her prints in the secret gold mine. She says she was there to try and bring down the Crimson Order. But if Kathy is the killer, it also means that she's the Crimson Order leader. I refuse to believe she's the killer, Ace. We need to lock her up until we have enough evidence to be certain. That's not good. Oh, man. Ace, I can't believe you arrested Serena Johnson. Just recently I was having lunch with her. She made me try snails. What's wrong, Ace? You look pale. You should take some of my vitamin C supplements. They might help perk you up. Kathy, we're sorry, but you've become our most serious suspect in the investigation, so we don't have a choice but to lock you up for now. What? That's insane. Please, Ace. Kathy's innocent. She has to be. Alex, we found her hair on the victim's scalp. We don't have a choice. But it's okay, Alex. Just know that no matter what, I love you. Now take me away before I cry. Ooh, I'm not even gonna click. That's pretty cool. Go, Alex. I hadn't realized that you and Kathy were actually together, Alex. We have been for a while, but it doesn't matter right now. Please, Ace, you have to prove Kathy's innocence. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best. Just something irks me that that's not the case. Like, that she is actually innocent. Okay, it's obviously gonna be D. DB. No, it's this one. You just always select as fast as you can, and then find the real one. Ah, it's Anaya. Oh my goodness, Ace, the facial reconstruction on that skull you found in the mass grave shows it belonged to Anaya. This not only proves that Solomon Graves' wife was murdered, but also proves that all the skeletons we dug up belonged to Aloki Indians. They were all brutally murdered. I wonder if Milton knew that Anaya was murdered along with their tribe, and if he did, why did he lie to us? Come on, Ace, let's go talk to him. Yeah, he's got some things that he's got to explain to us. Plus, we got to be able to explore that other place. The Inspector Ace, no matter what they tell you, you never drink tea after eating snails. It's disgusting. We're not here to talk about tea, Milton. We've discovered that the Aloki Indians didn't just leave after the Pilgrim Feast. They were murdered. Shh, not so loud. If the Crimson Order found out you knew the truth, they would kill you. What? You've known the whole time? We've had enough of your lies. You better start telling us the truth right about now, Milton. Okay, I'll tell you. The night of the Pilgrim Feast, as Solomon was celebrating his wedding with Anaya, the Crimson Order stormed in and killed all the Aloki. They spared Solomon's life in exchange for his servitude. He didn't have a choice, and I'm sorry if I lied, but I didn't have a choice either. It seems the only people who know so much around here are members of the Crimson Order. Are you one of them, Milton? No, my family has always been careful to never rise up in society. If you're someone of importance, you can be sure that the Crimson Order will enlist you. That's why I became a prison warden. I've had to replace a son with vitamin C supplements. But at least locked up in here, I'm safe from the Crimson Order. So now we've got confirmation that the Crimson Order killed all the Aloki. They didn't build on an Indian graveyard, they created it. All this madness has to stop, Ace. We've got to arrest the Crimson Order leader before any more blood is shed. We're running out of time, Ace. As long as the Crimson Order leader is free, our lives are at risk. But we're so close to catching the Crimson Order leader, I feel it. We're just missing those last pieces of evidence. You're right, Ace. The gold mine is at the center of this. It's our best chance of solving this case before it's too late. Obviously. It's the only place left. Oh man, I'm so excited. Curious why King killed himself though. That still confuses me slightly. Ooh, monkey brains. Indiana Jones reference, maybe? Shoulder bag, lava, golden chest. Nice, golden chest. Barrel and broken slab is definitely going to be part of it. Question is, where's the broken slab? Oh, come on. I should be able to see this. I've played this game so long. How did Oh my goodness. I did not see that. Oh. I love how I keep getting bronze even though there's no one else here. You think we should restore this broken slab base? Well, you're right. If we want to catch this killer, we can't leave any stone unturned. And what about this chest? Well, you're right. It may contain the remaining evidence we need to finally put this monster behind bars. Alright, let's do this. Let's get the final two things. I'll have to probably wait another 12 hours. And you guys will wait so patiently and not spoil. Ooh, there's the scalping knife. Excellent work, Ace. You just found a Crimson Order dagger covered in blood. There seems to be something stuck to the blade. You're right, we need to collect a sample. With a bit of luck, it'll lead to our killer. I love that percentage keep going up. Because the higher the percentage goes, the more that it's likely that this will only be a 12-hour investigation, which would be fantastic. Something I would really appreciate. Perfect. Great work collecting the bloody hair from the Crimson Order dagger, Ace. And given all the blood, it just has to be our murder weapon. Let's send this hair sample to Grace ASAP. We're close to catching the killer. I can feel it. Good. It'll tell us the killer's either male or female, or whether or not what their blood type is. Oh, that was 9 hours. If I could get another 9 hours, that would be sweet. Okay, obviously that one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there. Oh, it confirms that actually. The slab you restored shows the Crimson Order killing the Aloki and bragging about it. You're right, Ace. There were some scratch marks on this slab. If they were left by the killer, we need to know. Come on, let's send it to Grace ASAP. Ace, is this going to take you 12 hours? 15 hours. Holy mother of pearl. Great, guys. So I gotta wait 15 hours, so I will see you guys later. It's been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out. Alright, folks, we are back. Let's finish this off. Finalize the bloodied hair you found on the Crimson Order dagger, Ace. As you rightly guessed, the dagger is a murder weapon as the blood belongs to your victim. But the hair collected definitely doesn't come from your victim, as it's gray, which means it can only be your killer's. So the Crimson Order leader has gray hair? Thanks to this, we're one step closer to catching the killer. Oh, it could very well be Milton Grimes. Oh, snaps! I'm going to use this really quickly, due to timing. And I analyzed the slab you found in the gold mine, Ace, and I've got good news. First of all, it was broken because it was used during the fight. I wanted to understand why, and so I dug a little deeper. After hours of searching, I finally managed to extract some DNA that matches with your victim's. And as your victim didn't have any bruises, it's clear that he was the one using the slab as the weapon. Now, about those scratch marks on the slab. They are fragments of gold, but they don't come from the mine, but from your killer. So you're telling us our killer is made of gold? Of course not, Jones, but your killer does wear gold jewelry. But according to the angle and position of the marks, this jewel was placed on the chest. I bet my bottom dollar that it was a gold brooch. The killer wears the golden brooch. It sounds like a spy novel, in which you're the hero, Ace. We're getting close to the end. I can feel it. Oh snap, I can feel it too. Thanks to your amazing skills, Ace, we now have everything we need to arrest the Crimson Order's leader. Just think, after centuries of violence, the Crimson Order is finally coming to an end. And all thanks to you. So you ready to go catch the killer and end this rule of terror on Grimsboro, Ace? I'm ready to unmask that fool. That's exactly what I'm ready to do. Oh, she's got a brooch too. Could it be a Naki? Gray hair, but she doesn't have anything that matches. I think it's Milton Grimes. Could be this guy, but he does not take vitamin C. She does everything. But she has no gold brooch. Milton Grimes, you are the leader of the Crimson Order. Kind of makes sense. He seems like he watches over all the convicts and everything. Grimsboro Prison. Milton's not here. Do you think he guessed we discovered his true identity and escaped? Now, why would I escape? This is my city, and all ends here for you, Lead Inspector Ace. Game's up, Milton. We know you're Delson's killer, as well as the leader of the Crimson Order. I've got to admit, our little game of cat and mouse has been a lot of fun. And scalping that Aloki, it was glorious. And his blood, delicious. Ah, the look on Delson's face. I imagine Anaya looked much the same when Solomon scalped her pretty little head. The Aloki Indians saved the pilgrims' lives, and in return your ancestor went and killed them all? How could he do such a thing? Quite easily. Solomon discovered that the Aloki Indians had an abundance of gold, enough gold to make all of them rich, or one of them a king. And so, Solomon devised a plan to gather all the Aloki Indians under one roof in order to kill them all. And so, he seduced Anaya. Wait a second, Solomon married Anaya just so he could invite them to the pilgrim feast and kill the Aloki Indians more easily? A genius move, wasn't it? And there, in that beloved gold mine, the Crimson Order was born. I just can't believe it, all those centuries of murder just because of some gold? Gold has given the Crimson Order unlimited power. As its leader, I get to choose who lives and who dies in this town. I am Grimsborough's god. And right now, the time has come for me to kill you, Lead Inspector Ace. Bang. What the? Ace? Ah, thank goodness, you're alright. What happened? Rule number 1. Rule number 1, never go anywhere without your trusted frying pan. Oh, so dizzy. Well, that's what happens to people who try and hurt Lead Inspector Ace. Ramirez, that was just brilliant. Now, Milton, where were we? Oh yes, this is the part where Lead Inspector Ace arrests you. What? No, it doesn't end like this. I was supposed to bring your head to tonight's great ceremony in our headquarters. Don't worry, Lead Inspector Ace will be at the ceremony. After all, we've still got your minions to arrest. That's a great idea, Ace. Let's dress up as the Crimson Order members before heading to their ceremony. Are you ready to become the leader of the Crimson Order just for one night, Ace? Heck yeah, I am. Come on, let's go to the Crimson Order's headquarters. Booyah. Aha, I knew Alden Green was part of it. Aha, great leader, you're here. I gather it means that Grimsborough is now ours for good. Our beloved leader, have you brought us Ace's head on a platter? I want them to pay for what they did to Mother. I think we've heard enough. Grimsborough PD, freeze! Leader, is this some kind of joke? It's not a joke, but it's still pretty funny. You're under arrest. I'm glad you're alive, Inspector Ace. Let's try and talk about this. Save it for the judge, Slimeball. And what about you, Alden? I bet you're just an innocent bystander as always. Exactly. I'm just their puppet, Inspector Ace. They made me kill Rachel Priest, and forget it, Alden. You're going to prison for good this time. Booyah! Dude, this is awesome. At the trial of the century. Milton Grimes, for generations, your family has been the leaders of the Crimson Order and mass murders. We did it all for the greater good of the city. You should worship us, not lock us away. Serena Johnson, you manipulated Samuel King into killing Adam Bentley. This does not make him innocent, but it does incriminate you. History will remember me as the greatest matriarch this city has ever known. Alden Green, you murdered Rachel Priest for the Crimson Order and laundered all their gold. This time, there's no escaping justice. We could have all made you rich. Howard Johnson, as mayor, you were meant to protect the city. Instead, you abused of your power to try and destroy it. Now, since you're such a spineless man, I'm guessing you were just following your mother's orders? What's the point? Milton Grimes, Serena Johnson, Howard Johnson, and Alden Green. I sent you all to life imprisonment and solitary confinement. Even that is too light a sentence in my opinion. How dare you do this to us? We built this city. By murdering innocent people? You're referring to those stupid Aloki Indians? Ha! Who cares about them? Enough, Milton Grimes. You built this city on violence. Ever since we've seen it echo through the centuries as blood spills more blood. However, I can find solace in the knowledge that the city's dark days are over, and as we turn a new leaf, I'm confident a bright future awaits us. As for the Crimson Order, let it be a reminder that there's no glory to be had in murder. Only the weak kill, because they're not brave enough to live it earnestly. Woo! Wow, it has been a crazy ride, Ace. But I'm glad you finally put an end to the Crimson Order. For all you guys watching, please throw a like down below. Let me know what you guys think about this last little chapter. Come on, let's meet up with the team at the station, tell them the good news. Booyah! Boom! Boom! How do you like them apples? Alright guys, we have just finished up Chapter 3. We have arrested the leader of the Crimson Order. We are through. But there's still an additional investigation left. So please stay tuned, throw a like down below, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video where it's probably going to set us up for a whole new city. See you guys in a little bit. It's been Pitching Ace 88, over and out.